this is one of the most serious things that we need to be doing, I need to be doing, and something that I want to share a light on this so that I should be held accountable over a period of time. So this is a very interesting video where one of the topics that I wrote over here for you is going to be how to build growth mindset while building a business, and the topic that you came in watching this video is how to build strong business ethics, how to build strong business ethics while in growing stage of the business, a tactical strategy part of it. And I don't have employees, I don't have a big business, I don't even make money. Like in last 9 months I just made 30,000 rupees. I'm aiming for great amount of money that's going to come, but then these are the things that I'm going to share with you. I did another video which I'm going to change the name of it. If I haven't changed the search for 3 pillars of business, if you don't find the video, you just search for business ethics. I'm going to retitle it because I'm going to put a playlist where we just talk about business ethics that I find very, very, very interesting, where people are not doing and staying up to the mark, where I get frustrated. And this video is just going to be a radiation of that frustration in 3 different points that I'm going to share with you. Thank you so much for joining in. And we are into business school, and business is something, there's like give and take policy, there's like a transaction, there's a transformational, but the whole point of a business is how can I benefit you, how can I add value to you, how can I take you something, how can I create products that are going to be beneficial for you, how can you create products that are going to be beneficial for other people. I have no idea why I'm holding these 2 things. Now you go there. This is something that I like. With the ink on, I'm using this one, so I'm going to use it anyway. So point number 1 that we are going to share about is the first point that I'm going to share with you is going to be, we should be accessible. Cool. Something that, see, I'm struggling with Facebook advertisements at the moment. So I'm recording this on 6th of September 2022. Okay. Now I have no idea where should I go and find out the companies, the agencies, so-called agencies who are doing great in Facebook advertisements, in my mentors community, in anything. Like when I have to Google it, I find nobody who is actually offering, but I know that someone is great doing that business, but then how can I come find you? I need you at the moment. I'm desperately looking out for you so that I can hit the goals which I'm not able to. Now, the thing is, now I started looking at the people who are doing Facebook advertisements, since I know someone on the top league who are doing great in Facebook advertisements, who are helping people out. Now, what do I have to do? Now, back in the day, I used to send people to these companies who used to ask me for, can you do advertisements for me? I was like, I'm not great in this one domain. What I can be doing is I can be sending it to people who are doing it. I used to dive with them. Now, when I have to go and search for this category of people who are actually doing it, I have to take a huge different route. Like, okay, first I need to go into the community, the network that we've got, and search for the person. I don't find the person. I have to struggle finding out the person. Then I have to Google the person. No links to it. Then I somehow manage to get into the Facebook profile. Now that's a personal profile. Now I have to message in the personal profile of the professional thing. So you don't have a website, you don't have a page, you don't have a landing page. Now if I happen to went, what happened in like last 30 minutes is what I'm going to share with you. I went to this one so-called person's funnel, the landing page. Okay, gave the lead. Now when I went to the lead, now there was a Calendly link. Now I went to the Calendly link so that I can book a call with that one person, so that that company or the team or the person can help me run advertisements, or just get over a call so that we can discuss what I wanted and how they can help me out. Now there are no days to the Calendly. I was like, hey, how should I reach you? So the first point is, whenever you and me, we are starting to build a business. I'm starting to build a business. You are planning to start a business, or you're already doing a business, or you're also working on the business so that you can start a business. Now, we should always keep in one thing in mind, that I have to be accessible. People have to be accessible no matter what. So I give a call, there is no response to it. I put a message, there is no response to it. I do what? I put an email, there is no response to it. Or if there is a response coming, it takes like 2 days. Now people who are in desperate need, I am in desperate need. So what typically happens is, when you are in desperate need, or when I'm in desperate need, I need the help right now. I need a savior right now. But then what do I have to do? I just have to sit and wait. And the wait period, you know how life is. When you are into that waiting phase, you've got a deadline to hit. But then, since just because you're waiting for that one person, now you need to be finding out alternate ways. Now when you're looking out for alternate ways, these are the situations that you face again. It's like, long process. That's why one of the coolest thing about entrepreneurship is like, by the time you wait here and there and like you get so frustrated, you master that one thing that you're looking out for, then you become the savior for other people. So when we are doing something, when say for example, if I'm starting an advertisement agency, so if I'm not accessible, this video is something that you should be quoting back to me. It's like a first you said you were teaching us that for you need to be having business ethics. Now if I'm messaging you, if I'm reaching out to you, if I'm reaching out to your company or the advertisements, you are not accessible. You should come back to me and hold me accountable for what you said, because this is a very serious thing and very important thing when the whole business ethics, like the ethics, the standard that we need to be maintaining. So links, the messages, the time which should be taken care of. The second thing that I was frustrated yesterday, like this is one person that's been handling my Facebook account. Okay? Now I am to be his client, so he is handling my account. Okay, I'm not going to name anyone. So he is handling my account, getting my advertisements so that I can launch my product, establish it. Since I'm in the pre-revenue stage, he said like, Fazal, I don't want to take any money from you at the moment because you are in the pre-revenue stage, so that I can help you launch your product in the market and then we can discuss business. I was like, great, thank you so much. Now he has been helping out. Over a period of time, what started to happen is now he's very busy with what he's doing. So he's got like 3 businesses, got an engagement ready right now. But then now I am a client, okay, or I am a future client. So if, for example, if I'm helping you out and if I'm not taking money from you, towards the end of the day, I'm a businessman. You know exactly what I'm doing. So even if I'm doing something for free over a period of time, I'm going to charge something or the other. So something that Grant Cardone says, like a relationship is built and completed, say for example, or started when there is a transaction made. I cannot be helping you. This is not charity. Cool. I can help you with the best of my ability when you're paying me something. So that's the business that we are in anyway. So what happened is now I am to be his client. Okay? So the better quality of service that I get from that person is going to decide whether I'm going to pay him, his agency, money or not tomorrow. Since I'm in that phase, like that, there's an agreement at the moment. Now, to be client, I'm not yet client. Now that I'm asking help, and now you being the business owner, you handling like a couple of clients where you're helping other people with advertisements, even me. Then when I am asking you some sort of help, like Fazal, I am in desperate need of it. How can a business owner who's got like 3 businesses or even 10 businesses reply saying, hey, Fazal, I am busy at the moment. Fazal, I cannot even imagine. Fazal, I cannot even tell you how busy I am. It's so hectic. It's like, hey, that's none of my business, dude. Come on, seriously. Think about it. If you take my perspective on this one, yesterday or day before yesterday, the same thing that I've noticed, and this is one of the things, a micro thing that irritates me to the T, where we went to buy agarbattis, like mosquito batti, and in that shop there was like, it was close to 10:30 p.m. So me and my brother, we went. Now, when I was leaving from there was a Swiggy guy who came, who stopped the bike. I was like, hey, dude, are you going to buy groceries from this shop? But he came for himself, not to deliver any services. He finished his duty and he came and he wanted tomatoes. Okay? Now, when he asked tomatoes to that guy, the grocery guy, he said, so there are big containers, right? They will put all groceries. So he said the groceries are under that container. So he was wrapping up his own shop. So there was this big container where the last container was tomatoes. Upon that was one container. Upon that was one container. Okay? Now there was a client standing. He was in desperate need. It was 10:30. 10:30 is something that in Chennai the shops close typically. Even he was closing the shop. But this guy, Swiggy guy, he came over there. Swiggy. He came over there and he said like, I need to get the tomatoes. Now one, think about it. From the business perspective, he got a lead. The lead is going to pay him money. He is going to make a sale over there. He is going to make extra 4 rupees or 10 rupees or 25 rupees based on whatever the price that you've got. Now, just because you kept like 2 containers over that container, you are saying that that's under that container, shop is closed. Like, dude, come on. You're doing a business. It's your responsibility. Grant Cardone says, it's your obligated duty to help that person out, because like there are people who are struggling with traffic at some point of the business, right? But when you've got traffic, now you are behaving this way, you are taking granted of What are you taking granted for? What are you taking, what are for? Business ethics. Now, on the flip side of it, that was a business perspective. Now think about the customer's perspective. Now, that guy worked all day long, okay, so delivering food and services across the city, and when he needs food, the container is like two containers down. That's why I'm not giving you food. That's why I'm not giving tomatoes. Now think about it, 10:30. He came tomatoes to take what? So that he can cook something. Now he have to buy those tomatoes, go back home, wherever his home was, and he needs to start to cook it, and he needs to feed himself. Or maybe for tomorrow morning. But he came 10:30 to the shop, which means he need to be cooking right now or for the breakfast. Think about it. From the customer's perspective, how desperately need that person is. This is what irritates me. This is what business ethics standards. Like when, first of all, you don't have cool traffic. Like when you're starting our business, you are struggling with traffic and leads and conversion. Currently, I'm doing that. Now, when someone has that, we take it for granted. We don't have time. We don't have, it's like 2 containers down. Fazil, I'm hectic. It's so hectic that I'm so busy. I've got like 10 businesses to handle and I'm doing something for free. Don't take me for, okay. We have a small little agreement. It's a verbal agreement, but then it's your responsibility towards the end of the day. So you can just help me out. I'm going to pay you tomorrow. That's like the agreement we've given. Now, that's the second point. Not being busy. Third point is expanding by employees. Think about it. Huge unemployment rate out there. Okay, huge unemployment rate out there. Yesterday I was having a conversation, and in that conversation I came to a point where I kind of said it very, very openly. It was such a subtle point. I'm going to share that with you. Every entrepreneur, until he makes his own bills pay, he is jobless. Now there are stages of making money, right? So the other day I recorded a video. There are like 4 stages. If you just tune in this, search for this one, how to go from being broke to financially stable. So in that I kind of said like 4 stages. The first stage is paying business bills, paying personal bills, then paying your old debt. Okay. So until an entrepreneur goes all the way to first stage to second stage, completes second stage, that entrepreneur is jobless. Because you know why? There's like lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of investments that the person has done into a business with zero returns, with zero profits. He is jobless out there. Think about it. Like the people who are actually looking out for jobs, they are also jobless. So why don't you in your own business have employees? Why employment has become such a such a disgusting thing in the mindset of the entrepreneurs? Like I don't need to have employees. Like you, Grant Cardone said, employment, the jobs are the blessings. So the first thing after someone loses a job is to find a job. That's the thing, right? So why don't, in today's entrepreneurship world, that people started to say that I don't want to have employees? Like, how can you do a business without employees? A business requirement is expansion. You cannot expand if you don't have work that can be delegated to someone else. If you are going to do the show by yourself, tomorrow you're going to go, right? Then what will happen to the business, the market, the legacy, the people who has trusted you to get them results? If you're gone today, who is going to take care of that? Plus, what legacy are you going to leave? And nothing. Automation is just 2% of what you're doing. We need to build the business with employees so that one, you can increase the employment rate with whatever you want. Second, you can be helping a lot of people out there. It's like both your community members, the people, your customers, clients, plus the people who are working for you. Now I'm going to give you one small example and we'll wrap up the video with that example. Now we typically go to this one soup shop, the dhaba type on the road when we are going to Moss and coming back. And I kind of like that guy so much because he's got like 4 different soups. It's like road soup, 30 rupees. If you're taking delivery, if you're taking it home, like 35 rupees for packaging. Now, he's got like tomato soup, mushroom soup, vegetable soup, and they call here Vadai Tande for that soup, the banana thing. I don't know what that's called in English. So, we go and have those soups taken on a regular basis. We go, like we started like 2 months back. It's a very good shop. Now, that guy has got a lot of potential because that guy doesn't advertise, that guy doesn't market, What that guy does is just opens up the stall with these 4 soups, with these big khadas, pots, and just stays there. And there is so much of crowd. So much of crowd. When you go after 6:30, so he opens his shop by 4:30, 5 o'clock. And the soups get over by 8 o'clock. Huge, insane amount of traffic. Now, when I was just looking at and observing the pattern, he is making lots of money. Yes, he's got good amount of traffic, but he doesn't have employees. If someone can, probably I'm going to invest in his business. You know why? Because now that I'm like kind of broke at the moment, but then when I'm growing, I'm definitely going to invest in his business in the way where he can expand his business. You know why? Because the current need, he takes money. He's a cashier. He's a delivery. He's not a delivery. He's a packing. He packages for the delivery for someone who asks to pack the food, pack the soup. He serves there. He packages it. He collects the money. He gives the orders. He is like one man show for them. One man show. If he just like 3 employees, I was discussing with my brother this evening. If he had just 3 employees, including him, cashier, the one who dining, he can take care of the dining part of it, and one who helps in the packaging and delivers the people. So like whoever is there, he just needs 3 people so that he can immediately take his business to next level, to next level, to next level. He has got the potential of opening a restaurant on site on that particular place. He has that potential of making, because you know why? I am struggling with advertisements and lead generation and traffic. You probably are going to struggle with the same way. Other people, the most of the businesses, they choke because they don't have traffic. And the people who have got traffic, they don't have a perspective. Now, I'm just giving you this perspective. We know the third point is expanding happens in the business with employees. If you can take your business all the way from 0 to say 50 lakhs, now invest in employees so that from 50 lakhs to 5 crores become fast. From 5 crores to 50 crores become fast. From 50 crores to 100 crores become fast. Speed. Speed. Cool. So these are 3 things. Now you need to be searching for the next video. It went long. Business ethics. Like I'm a nerd when it comes to business ethics. If I don't see anything right, and if I'm not doing it something, at the moment, being broke, at the stage, what I can be doing is I can voice out this content for you, so that when I start having a business and growing business, so that you can come and hold me accountable if I'm not living up to these ethics and these standards. Cool. Now, since I cannot hire employees, okay, I cannot say I'm busy to the people because I don't have traffic. I cannot be accessible. I am accessible to this. Like I don't know how people are going to reach out to me. So when that happens, and if you feel these things are not kind of aligning with what I just said, just reach out to me and ping me. Like if you said something and you're not living up to that standard, great. It will work like a reminder to me. So thank you so much for making this video of me and the topic of RFID. The next video that I'm going to record is going to be how recording daily 2 YouTube videos will pay you long term. That's the video's topic. Then topics need to record. Thank you so much. See you there. May please listen upon you and your loved ones. Go out there and build a business and set some standards of business ethics. See ya.